watching Wake Up Alabama on WIAT 42 News.
Welcome back this morning. It's 6:14 right now, and we've all done it at one point or another, having to move from one place to the next. And if you've gone through it, you know it can be pretty stressful. Well, with 40 million Americans expected to pick up and move in 2015, May's National Moving Month will kick off the busiest moving season in years for two reasons: a robust economy, meaning companies are hiring for folks that will move for jobs, plus people who foreclosed on their homes in the recession have waited 7 years for their credit scores to come clean. Joining us this morning is Luke Wood from Town America, and he's going to break down some ideas that we can take into mind when we are moving to keep it stress-free. Thanks so much for being here with us today, Luke.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Yeah, okay, so explain this. It's National Moving Month. What would you suggest as the first step in having a successful and stress-free move?
Well, you know, the first thing you need to do is to have a plan before you move. You know, get everything settled. Most people, they actually wait until they move before they plan things out, whether it's with the movers or where they're going to store things. And what you need to do before you move is to have a plan and then to act on that plan. So it can be as stress-free as possible. Okay,
so it can cause kind of a family rift if you're not careful, because like we've been saying, it is very stressful transition for a lot of people. So what can you do to make sure that all your family stays intact and things go smoothly?
Well, I think the biggest key is communication. You know, whether it's with the parents and the children. You know, the big reason people are moving right now is because their children are out of school. So, you know, you need to sit down, you need to talk with your children and your wife or your significant other and talk about, you know, like I said, back to the plan, what you're going to do, kind of lay out a timeline before you start to move to make sure everything as possible.
So is there a certain time frame? You know, I know that some people like to pack as they go leading up to the big moving day, and some like to wait to the last minute, but is there anything that you can tell folks to make it go smoothly, anything specifically that may not have registered in their minds as a good thing to do with the moving phase?
Sure, absolutely. I mean, one thing you need to do is where you're moving into, you need to go out and you need to scope that area out. You know, you need to make sure you're familiar with your surroundings, which is where our town kind of comes in. You know, what we do is we vent local companies for these new families, and we help them say, you know, here's a good place you can get your hair cut, here's a good place you can get your oil change, here's some great restaurants you can eat at. So we really help connect the new families with these local businesses. So when you do move in, we actually send housewarming gifts from these local businesses, whether it's for a free meal, a free haircut, or something that just welcomes the new families into the community. And this company is saying, you know, come in on the first ones on the house, you know, come in and try us out. So it really helps with that transition of, like I said, scoping out the new area. We kind of help you with that. Inventing these companies before you move in.
So it's much more than just moving your stuff from one place to the other. You actually have to make a home there. If you are making a home there, you need to kind of branch out a little bit. How can people find out more information through your system, Our Town America, and how can they take advantage of all those things that you're offering?
Sure, absolutely. Well, you know, to find us, you can call us at 256-590-6113. That's our line, and you can look us up on Facebook. You can look us up on Google. But when you do move into a new home, whether it's an apartment or a house, we send you a package full of gift certificates. So just look for that in the mail. It says housewarming gifts from your local neighborhood. And then if you're a business and you'd like to act on that and you'd like to, you know, get a loyal customer out of the new families that are moving into town, feel free to contact us, and we'd like to work with you and see, you know, what's something that we can send to these new families. It isn't going to cost you a lot of money, but it's going to get them through the door and to try out your product or service. So it's really a win-win for everyone.
And maybe make a home for you.
Exactly.
In the area.
Exactly.
Thank you, Luke, so much for being here with us today. A pleasure to have you on.
Thank you for having me.